Let's get started, guys. I'm always unprepared when I start streaming. I'm gonna try to make this one a good stream, honestly. Every stream I try to do a better one before. It's actually like that. Let me put my phone on the stand. Alright. Let's look at L1s. First and foremost, CoinMarketCap. You can see that here, guys. Pretty much these are just, they're all moving this whole week. The last 7 days, you can see that everything is just going up. If we go to, where can I go to the categories? Okay. If we go to L1s, where's they at? Layer 1s, Layer 2. DPEN is doing really well. You can see that it's up 10%. The RWAs, gaming, Solana ecosystem right now is doing pretty well, even though it's break even. The memes, again, really, really nice. Layer 1s have been just performing really well, though. That's kind of what I'm really into. I can't find them, though, for some reason. DEX is doing really well. You can see that. DEX tokens. I'm going to just go to RWAs, bro. So you can see the RWAs are doing really well. Majority of my bag is in AVAX. Well, everything I have is in AVAX right now. Buying at $32. Now it's at 41. It did peak at 44. So that was pretty nice. And then Chainlink is doing really well. Ondo's doing really nice. And then we also have, yeah, we have everything doing really, really well right now. I want to find L1s, Layer 1s. I can't find them, so yeah, we can't find them right now. I had them earlier, bro. I swear they're in here somewhere. Okay, they're right here. Layer 1s. You see that there. Solana performing really well, like always, this whole week. AVAX, Ton is doing really well, and then Sui already at $3. Aptos doing another really, really, really well. Where's XLM? I don't know if it's on here. It's probably not on here. I'm tripping. Say's doing really well. So yeah, these are the coins I've been watching. The main ones I have been basically watching have been AVAX, Near, Say, and Rune. Rune has not been performing as much as I would want it to, you know, but AVAX has, and that's kind of why I've just been putting all my money into this one, just loading up on it. Near and Say. I think Say has a lot more potential than where it's at right now. Coming into like next quarter, I think that's gonna perform really well. Same thing with Near. Again, just Bitcoin dominance is just way too strong right now. I think Bitcoin is very, very strong. It is moving lower though, but it is gonna respect. Oh, if it does respect this inversion, sweeps is low, forms a breaker, I think we'll continue to the upside, reach for this area of buy side object, or is it a monthly bearish order block? So yeah, bearish order block on the monthly there. So again, we have a lot more room to go higher, especially for Bitcoin during this cycle. We're just getting started, honestly, in my opinion. You know, like we've barely met the first standard deviation target, and we're closing above. We're respecting it. You know, we're having strong uplifts candles, breakaway gaps being formed. It just doesn't seem like we want to come back down right now. I think we do go to at least past 100 for sure. I don't know why people are so like, everybody's crashing out about 100. I think we can go past 100, probably reaching to that 120. Where is it at? 124, 125, 122. It's like 130 range, and then that's kind of where we start to slow down, maybe start to retrace, you know, probably have one more push up, break the new all-time high, and then we should start moving lower. And then Ethereum starts to come in and just like start swooping everything and just goes higher. So we did have CRT here, so let's go through this real quick. Let me load up my chat though. I don't have my chat loaded up right now. Oh, we can look at meme coins too. I'm not against that. Meme coins right now, like Casey's doing really well. I was seeing it on Twitter, you know. And then where's it? This guy live on the toilet until his 50M market cap. Seen that one also last night. Just Twitter has all these random coins popping up, you know, and then Pump.Fun, people streaming, doing crazy shit, you know. It's pretty cool, honestly. Seeing the retail. I guess cool, honestly. I guess we're all retail. Hi mate, what's up, Rogue? Rogue? I don't know if I say him wrong. Saying it wrong. Rogue R. My bad, bro. My bad. My bad if I'm pronouncing it wrong. So let me put the chat over here. So I can see it right there. We have it right here. I have this. Let me put this back over here. And yeah, has Bullet Cats Chill Guy, bro. Chill Guy has always been doing really nice ever since it came out. Where's Bert? Bert is one that I've been watching. I don't know. Yeah, I have it right here. Bert. Everybody's talking about Bert right now. And they're talking about Fog. FWOG. Fog. Let's see if it's on here. Fog. Is this the main one? Yep. 300 million market cap. So look, let's turn off the volume here. Turn up the bass, turn up the volume, turn up the bass. So on the daily time frame, everybody's, where's it? H1. They're all showing H1 support. Or is it H4? I think it's H4 support. They're all marking out this right here, support. I don't really trade support and resistance, but on meme coins I usually do. Something like this. You know, like inside of a range, back and forth. You know, everybody's talking about how this might be the low of the week. Well, I mean, the low of Bert right here. You know, intermediate term low. So short term low, intermediate term low, short term low. You know, we probably won't see it come back down below this low. And we're probably going to see it start moving up higher. In my opinion, I think I would want to see it get above here first to then eventually confirm that we are likely to be having that bullish market structure. Because if we get above here, this is a change in the state. Because look, this is all down close candles here. This right here is like going to form the bullish order block once we do get above it. So if we form something like this, we can probably retrace into it to then eventually move higher. That would be like my go-to for Bert to then eventually, you know, like just target these highs and target all-time highs. I might invest into it again. You know, I applied, got the interview. I'm just waiting for the call back now. They did say I was hired, you know, and all that. So yeah. I'm gonna buy everything. I'm gonna buy meme coins, everything, bro. Like I'm investing into everything, all my bags. I funded account. We're still on, you know, phase 1 or the evaluation phase. We're still on the combine. You know, we still have a good amount, you know, to go. It's like 3K. We're barely up 100. So I'm just gonna try to hit a 1 to 3, risking 1% twice. Try to find really good trades. Of course, losses are inevitable. That's why it's important to have good risk management no matter what, and just continue to follow your rules, your strategy, and review and just analyze the market. That's why I'm only trading NQ, because once I focus more on one asset class, I just don't perform as well, in my opinion. And just as of recently, you know, I'm just trying to get it back into the routine after blowing the FX firms. You know, I'm trying to build myself back up, get back into the routine. You know, I've been inconsistent. I won't lie to you guys. Been waking up late, going to sleep late, you know, studying crypto, and all this other stuff. But, you know, I'm back in the routine for everything, for crypto, for the FX firms, I mean, for the futures firms and all that. But let's go look at Frog. That's how you say it. Fog. This one has been one that I was watching for a while, but I just never really got into it. So we're retracing back down pretty heavy into this fair value gap on the daily time frame. We have just a bunch of fair value gaps. Also the volume, I need to turn that off. So we have a bunch of fair value gaps. You can see this one is scaled up so quickly from October to like November. You can see it just went up from, where's October, you know, at 77, where is it at the open? So 77 million all the way to the end of November, which was at right here at 279 million, bro. That is crazy. They just moved up so much, bro, from 70 M's to 200 and, you know, 40 market cap, or 200. Where's it at? 200. Yeah, no, where is it at? Right here. Yeah, 288 million market cap on the day that it closed on November, or right here. Yeah, 279. So peaked that up there, you know, and then just started moving up to 700, almost 1 billion market cap. These meme coins are crazy. I won't lie to you guys. These meme coins are crazy. We need to go back to my shout out Tusi for the filters, bro. My boy Tusi helped me a lot with these filters, bro, because I just didn't know what to look at, bro. If I'm being real, I did not know what to look at. I was just stuck. I was hopeless. I was like, bro, I don't know how to trade meme coins. I need the sauce. Give me the sauce. He gave me the sauce. So yeah. Oh wait, I already had another one. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? All right, let's go to BTC. All right, this is my. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I have this one open. I'm gonna just leave it though. Let's close it. Actually, I don't trade forex for right now. That's all I'm focusing on. I'm not trying to diversify my focus, because if I do, it does not too well. It does not do. This, I need to open Discord. Hold on, guys. I need to open Discord real quick. I need to open something else too real quick. There. My bad, boys. My bad. I just go to BTC real quick. I want to turn this off right here, but I'm gonna move the camera also. Right here, over here.
I should have never looked that up.
Let's put this right here. Just like that. Like that, like that. Right there. There. Everything looks good. Turn on some music, turn on some bass, turn up the music, turn up the bass. Alright. Turn everything up. Let me move this. Let me close my door. I should have lit up my candle, but I can't. Let's put on my glasses. Let's put on my blue light blockers. Alright, let's go to BTC real quick. Let's do it. Alright, let's get it started, boys. New segment. Segment number 2 right here, baby. Segment number 2. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright. Look at this. It's 97K. What did we peak at? High of 99,643. We're so close. We're so close, bro. And it's gonna happen, you know, it's gonna happen. BTC is gonna continue up. Right now we're building up low resistance. We have a fair value gap up there on the daily. So on this, bro, this weekly PDA rate does not matter. These weekly PDA rates do not matter, bro. This is just going to the upside. Look, my chart, I gotta keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep your charts clean. You know what I'm saying? Like this high that it broke doesn't matter. These fair value gaps, breakaway gap. The, you know, the next, depending on how this weekly candle opens up and how we start moving, then you're gonna know if these fair value gaps are gonna get retraced up into, especially on the weekly profile. As of right now, how it looks to me, we might move a little bit lower, come for these lows or these right here. I think we already swept these. I'm not too sure. So we have not swept them. Maybe we come and sweep these, make these fair value gaps inverse, and then we start moving up higher. You know, until that happens, then I'm still going to be aiming for these lows, still aiming for this one. And eventually, how you're able to determine that is through the 15-minute time frame. You know, if these 15-minute PDA rays are not holding like this right here, if this bearish fair value gap, this bearish order block is not continuing to push us lower to that low, then of course, we're going to be bullish. We're going to flip. We're going to form a bullish breaker. We're going to be aiming for the upside here, and then eventually targeting these highs up here. You know, so like it just all depends on how the market is moving. You know, like it's very important for these bearish PDA rates to hold, to then eventually give us a confirmation that we are going to reach for sell side. And until we reach that sell side objective, I'm still going to be looking for bearish price action to come in and to sweep those lows to then reverse. You know, looking for 100K, of course, bro. Looking for 100K. Again, my whole entire outlook from a higher time frame perspective is we're going past this right here again, because look at this zone right here and look at how we're closing on the standard deviation lag. ICT always talked about this, you know, like if the market has this type of candle right here and the next one opens up, we're moving lower, then of course we're not probably going to reach to the, you know, 3.5 to 4. But if we're already tapping up into this, we're already moving up so deeply inside of it, and like we're just closing inside of the range here with these type of candles, then of course, you know, like this is fractal. These candles are fractal, you know, like how you're able to view price action is fractal, you know, but every time you move up to a higher time frame, you get more of a directional bias and like narrative as to where you should be looking for and where it's likely to go. But again, bullish. I don't know if the music's too loud. I feel like it's too loud. Let me turn it down. I feel like that's better. All right, so again, I'm not really going to be looking too much on the weekly unless the next candle opens up and we start moving lower. Like until that happens, I feel like my volume indicator is looking a little bit too high. I'll turn it down a little bit like that. Yeah, until that happens, then eventually I'm going to start to be a little bit more bearish. But I see 100K Bitcoin really, really soon. Right now we have CRT on the daily here. We're likely to retrace, sweep some sell side, and then eventually start to move up higher. I think that's the ideal scenario that Bitcoin wants, especially with how the market is moving, is building up all this low resistance here. I think we eventually start to sweep higher and we start to move. If we do close above all these up close candles here, then eventually I'm going to be a little bit more skeptical, especially on the 4 hour. But either way, we're still going to have that daily PDRA. We are going to have the sell side. All this right here, we can come down and sweep. But it just really just depends on how the market really moves here. I don't really see this coming down and sweeping unless we make this daily inverse. Unless we make that daily inverse, then of course I see us reaching back down lower into the weekly PDRA, maybe below this low, and then eventually start moving up higher. That's if this gets inversed. Now, even then, if we do make that inverse, we don't even know if that inversion is going to hold. Because again, we're bullish, we're pushing up higher, we're inside of a premium. We just don't know. We don't have enough value yet, in my opinion, for the market to give you enough information. On the 15-minute time frame, though, we are bearish. But look at this right here. Look how the last two candles, or the last 2 days, have been forming. You see this right here. You come down and then you reverse. You come down and then you reverse. Is the same thing going to happen here, where we come down and then we start to reverse? Like just certain indications where you just you don't know. And this didn't have any hard time from PDRAs. Like this did not have any hard time from PDRAs. Order flow was just continuing to be bullish. We sweep these lows, move up higher. We sweep these previous lows, then we move up higher. Previous session lows. Same thing here. Maybe we sweep previous session lows, then we start to move up higher here. Expect some institutional order flow. Yeah, we probably can't see that happen. Just Bitcoin is so strong right now. It's the leading asset right now, especially for crypto. So, if some good crypto news comes out, Bitcoin is moving up higher for sure. Bitcoin is just something that's so beautiful right now, especially about to reach 100K. ICT always talked about how BTC never reaching 100K. Sometimes you got to disagree with your mentor in certain aspects in life. Like he's talking about how BTC is not valuable. It's trash. It's going to zero. Now it's going to reach 100K soon. He was wrong. And sometimes you have to disagree with him and just not stand with his viewpoints at times. That's something I'm trying to work on. I don't agree with him on that. How he said Bitcoin is irrelevant, not a real asset, is going to zero. Some people are just delusional like that, and I think he is delusional, especially for that, for crypto. In my opinion. And I know there's a lot of people that support him like a cult. I'm not like that. If I disagree, I'm gonna say I don't agree with him saying BTC is going to zero. I don't agree with that. I think digital currencies are the next wave for the future, especially with how they're programmed, especially how fiat is going, really, really, really down, and just eventually how the banking system works. Honestly, I think fiat is just outdated. I think digital currencies are going to replace it. But meme coins, I don't agree with the memes. I know it's a lot of degenerate stuff on the meme coins, and they're just going up this cycle. I know. But the utility coins, the ones that are actually valuable, layer ones that actually contribute to the blockchain and that provide new technology that we have not seen before, will continue to grow, continue to elevate. And I know a lot of people are focused on meme coins, but those L1s, once meme coin cycles die down, the L1s are going to come in after BTC tops, and ETH tops. Those stable coins, those L1s, that's where I'm putting all my money into. Even though it's a little early, I won't lie, but the better, the sooner the better, So that's really it. All right, let's clean this up. I know it's a little messy on ETH. So BTC, really, all I want to see. Okay, let's go back. So BTC, yeah, I just really want to see us tap up into this. We have CRT here. We can probably retrace to the 50%, and then eventually start to move up higher. I think that would be a beautiful scenario here. Probably sweeping an intermediate term low, or maybe reaching down here, maybe to the 50%, to then move up higher. Reach for this high up here. Break the all-time high. Continue higher. Pretty simple, pretty cool. Probably you won't see that today since it is a Saturday and a Sunday. Maybe tomorrow, Sunday, because in Asia it is gonna be Monday. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know yet. Ethereum, we do have this monthly bearish order block being retraced up into the mean threshold. Again, we're just opening up, we're moving up higher. I think Ethereum is just everybody's doubting it. Everybody's doubting it. How it's not breaking the all-time high like Solana, and it's not moving up higher here. They're saying it's weak, it's lagging, but BTC has both of them have like an ETF. Like BTC's ETF is just strong, is dominant right now, and Ethereum it isn't. But once BTC tops, Ethereum is going to be right next to it. It's going to continue have strength and strong delivery to the upside. I think a lot of people are just doubting it. They're hating on it for no reason. I'm not, I expect good things from Ethereum for sure. So we have the monthly bearish order block, mean threshold. Once we do get past it and we close above, I just see us continuing to the upside, probably having this right here changing state, and then eventually reaching this high, and then probably breaking that and going up higher. And then we can probably use standard deviations to understand where it's likely to top and continue. So that's one thing on it. And then eventually on the weekly time frame, we have another one here. We have a mean threshold here on the weekly. And again, we're bad to close above. To me, that's bullish. We're going to form a bullish little order block here. And then we had we had CRT high, or the candle range high. Third candle open up, we moved a little bit lower, and then we moved up higher. Very nice. On the daily time frame, we didn't really have much here on the daily. We had that weekly PDRA, which we could have tapped up into, but we didn't. So maybe we had SMT there at the lows. I don't think so. And then on the daily, we were just really inside of a range. Let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah, in the 4 hour we had a range. Once we did sweep these lows right here, all these relative equal lows being built up. Once we swept them, you can see that there we started to reverse and move up higher. And then this order block did not hold. This rally up did not hold. You can see that there. And then we reversed. So again, how the weekly candle opened up Sunday. This Wednesday low of week. Then we started to move up higher, pretty nice. Right then and there. Again, you want to wait for these lows to get swept. Even better if the lows are overlapping or like getting close near to a fair value gap on the higher time frame to then retrace. So this would have been better if we simply we dug a little bit deeper. We swept all this right here and we dug a little bit deeper to then reverse. That would have been a strong reversal, here. But either way, we already had it with all this right here. So you see the way it's really good. And now we just want to see this fair value gap get respected. If we do, we're gonna retrace. If we don't, we don't have to. Honestly, I'm not saying we don't. All right, so on the daily time frame, we have met this buy side objective right now. That's kind of why that wick there indicating a little reversal here. Maybe we do retrace into this because we don't really have, well, we do have this right here. We have this bullish order block here we can retrace up into on the mean threshold on the 4 hour here. Maybe this would be a prominent area for us to reverse. But other than that, we have the 4 hour PDRA, which we can retrace up into and use as a means to what pushes up higher here. So maybe we do retrace after sweeping the highs and then we continue higher. It would have been better if we had a fair value gap overlapping here, like inside of this price lag as soon as we went up. Maybe on the 1 hour, but I think the 4 hour would have been a lot better. But we can use this 1 hour fair value gap. It is holding for right now. But if we do come back down, sweeping these lows, retracing into this PDA right here, and then eventually you want to see the market reverse. If not, reaching all the way down here, completing this market maker model. Usually market maker models don't get completed only till 50% till they're met, and then eventually they reverse if they're not going to get completed. So yeah, it's kind of what I noticed from market maker models is 50% sometimes is just the reversal point. I'm learning on baby pips course for fundamentals. After I finish this, I'm gonna watch TJR's bootcamp. Is that a valid idea? I just like his content and the way he explains, but I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it. That's what a lot of people talk about. A lot of people go through. Everybody, they watch TJR's bootcamp, they learn the basics, and then they go to ICT. They watch like maybe the 22 mentorship and then the 23. But I think TJR has expanded. He has expanded to a new bootcamp or like the mastermind. You can probably watch that, try to use that to your advantage if you finish the bootcamp. And then eventually go. I'm hearing stuff. It's my dog scratching the floor. But yeah, that's kind of what they do. They watch the bootcamp, learn the basics, and then they go. And then that's pretty much really it. They learn everything. And they try to become profitable. All right, so weekly time frame, we can retrace. We never really did, though. On the daily, this is kind of what I mean. We can retrace into this. So we have swept the high. We can retrace up into here and this buy center balance for next week. And then on the 4-hour time frame, we have this 4-hour mean threshold, the bullish order block. We can retrace up into that as your last line of defense. If not, respect this 1-hour PDRA, continue higher, continue to break structure and indicate that you want to continue higher. On the daily time frame, what high would you want to target next? Probably this high right here, this buy side objective right there. That's kind of your next area of buy side liquidity. So that's kind of a key prominent area where you want to see the market continue up and try to reach for. Where your content is fired too, bro. Just finish your ICT versus TGR vid. Yeah, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, just go watch some TGR, learn the basics. You know what I'm saying? Just try to learn how to trade. And yeah, just try to become profitable, bro. That's all there is to it. All right. Solana 255. So I never thought the day would come, but it is. Where Solana just outperforming Ethereum. Nothing on the monthly I would like to see. Weekly time frame again, just fair value ups getting left behind. What does it look like? Looks like BTC, very strong. So I think Solana has a lot more potential. On the daily we had this bullish fair value up. We also had CRT. We respected it. We never really got below the 50%, as you can see that there. So showing a strong indication. What do we form now? Another bullish CRT and another CRT right here. So what are we going to want to see the market do? Retrace and then actually continue to the upside, continue to break structure. Since we broke above this high, we're going to want to see the market break above these highs. But we can retrace. And then we can see I think we did sweep the lows. No, we didn't. We created relative lows. Made this fair value up inverse. You know, formed a bullish mitigation block right here with this down close candle. I would have been better if we did sweep these lows. I think we did. We did sweep these lows. So we formed a breaker actually. I'm lying. We formed a breaker, then eventually we had strong delivery to the upside. As soon as this got inverse and as soon as we formed the breaker, I think that should have been your entry. Targeting some form of a standard deviation, that would have been a lot better in my opinion of a trade idea. You can see that there, just a quick 1 to 2. But if you're using leverage, of course, you can risk a little bit more. Bread and butter setup. Any day of the week, I'll take that. And then a bearish order block on there. So yeah, honestly, reaching these lows right here, sweeping these lows, reaching to the fair value up, and then eventually starting to reverse. For Solana right now, we have this bearish order block, which we're going to want to see continue to hold until we reach into that daily PDRA to then eventually reverse and start reaching for those highs and break highs and just continue to the upside here. I think that would be a beautiful, strong, indication of what we need, honestly. I think that's what Solana wants, like reaching for these lows and then eventually starting to reverse if we're bullish, and then targeting these highs, relative equal highs up there. I think we have 3 highs up here. Oh my goodness, yeah, we have 3 relative equal highs. We're definitely going to reach up there very, very soon. If we retrace back up and sit here, probably sweeping this low, reaching into this order block mean threshold, and then eventually reversing. If we do reach to the 50%, it still shows strength. And eventually, if it reaches to the CRT 50% right here, to this red line, it better have a strong reversal. We better have strength pushing us. BNB monthly looks nice. Weekly, we had the CRT 50% respected. You can see that they did not reach much lower than that, and then eventually we reversed. Order block weekly on the weekly time frame respected. Daily time frame, we swept the low finally. We don't even need this fair value up. Mean threshold of the breaker block didn't get tapped up into. So again, we have a key prominent low, relative equal lows. You want to see this low get swept as soon as, if we're inside of a range. This is another thing. If we're inside of a range market and it's getting smaller and smaller, you want to aim for that area of where that key prominent low that started it was. It's like something like this, You want to see this low get swept, So I think it's very, very important. You want to see that low get swept and then a reverse. So that's how I view range bound markets. You can see, boom, we swept the low. We didn't move up higher. We didn't have that CRT form. We didn't continue to the upside. We swept the high. We came back down, and we're inside of this, inside of this right here, from this candle's low to this candle's high. You want to mark out the highest high and the lowest low for that range, and then you want to see either side get swept. Here we're in a bullish scenario, so we want to see the low get swept to then reverse. You don't want to be trading anything inside of that range, because then you're going to get chopped up back and forth. It isn't worth it, in my opinion. And then eventually you can see changing the state, started to move higher, had a fair value up here, we retraced up into, and then we continue to the upside, forming a bullish order block there. Then we didn't retrace into it, and then now we're just moving up higher. And then on the weekly, we're likely to close above there. So yeah, really nice. I do see this market maker model being completed very soon, but I just don't know when. I don't know when, especially with how we had this right here form. This right here was nice price action. We manipulated and we moved up higher. I just did not like this right here. I did not like it at all. Yeah, we've just been inside of more of a range. I just don't know when we're likely to move for right now. Just probably stepping away from this market, honestly. There's better markets to trade. And then we have XRP. XRP is moving up right now. That low is aligned with inversion fair value gap. Let's go look. I think it was, yeah, it was right here. This one right here. Or you could use this one. But I was really just using the breaker. The breaker, like ICT talked about, always the most sensitive price point of the breaker is the highest candle. And you can see that there. As soon as you reach into the 50%, we're respecting the 50% actually multiple times. Then eventually, as soon as we dug into it a little bit more, I went up higher. I'm gonna go open the door for my dog though. Yeah.
¿Quieres ir a leche y vos o voy yo?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay.
All right.
No tenés hambre todavía, ¿verdad?
No, todavía no.
¿Qué comiste un sándwich todavía no?
No.
Comiste unos 2 sándwiches, pero
Okay. Do Sol, bro. I already did Sol. I'll go over again though. It's like BTC. So this is what I want on Sol. Monthly we're bullish, clearly bullish. Weekly time frame we're bullish. We're probably gonna form this right here. Daily time frame. If we don't respect this fair value gap, reaching to this one right here and sweeping this low and then eventually reversing. But if we do respect it, seeing the 50% as a means of reversal, if not the CRT 50%. On the daily we have that bullish fair value gap and the CRT here. We can use that as a means of what? Retracement to then eventually reverse. 4-hour time frame, we have this bearish order block continuing to the downside. But if we do make it an inversion, or if we do form a change in the state of delivery here, I'm not against it, but I just really wouldn't want to see this fair value gap get tapped up into and sweeping that low. But we do have relative equal highs. I think this will be a key objective to meet very, very soon. As of right now, holding this bearish order block on the 1 hour. And then, you know, until we reach into the daily fair value gap. Then reverse. And then eventually start moving up higher. That's pretty much really it for Solana. Let's go to XRP real quick. XRP is just one that just came out of nowhere. As soon as the SEC was going to fire Gary, it just started moving up, bro. It's so funny to me. It's funny to me, I'm not going to lie. As soon as bro was finna get fired. Yeah. Say. Alright. We're forming another fair value up here. On the 12H, we probably already have one. Yeah, we already have one. Alright. So as of right now, whenever you have two fair value ups like this, you want to go to the 2-day. 2-day forms one fair value up. You know. Maybe the 3-day has one actually. So yeah, the 3-day. We have one fair value up here. We got to wait 2 days. So just use the daily one. Use this one right here. And if the one in the premium doesn't get respected, use the bottom one. If not, just combine both, honestly. Sometimes that's what I do. And then I draw the 50%, and I want to see that area as a key reversal point whenever you have two fair value ups. But on the 4 hour, let's go to the 4 hour here. So yeah, so XRP. We're leaving breakaway gaps. We're showing strength. Again, I think these markets have so much more potential to move up higher, especially with how we're leaving these unfilled. It just doesn't want to move and rebalance into them or anything. You know, it doesn't want to redeliver into them. It's just showing strength. But if we do retrace up into it, probably staying in the upper quadrant of this fair value gap, these two fair value gaps, and just moving up higher. That's it. And then on the 4H, we had this 4 hour buy and balance. We had this low right here, which was the one to reach into the daily. We never retraced up into it. You can see we chopped around, waited inside of this fair value gap, and then we started to move higher. That's how crazy this is, bro. That's how crazy this is. It didn't want to reach this below this low to give you a strong reversal. We just chopped inside and then we moved up higher. That just really, to me, that solidifies, how bullish we are. On the 4 hour, we are forming this right here. So I want to see this 4 hour fair value gap form. If not using the 1 hour, I think it's not bad. But if we do get a close above here, probably are going to form a breaker. And we're probably going to just use these standard deviations to then target higher prices here for the 1H price action here. So I'm not against it, honestly. I'm not really against it. Probably moving up higher, reaching up into here. Really, really nice price action on XRP for right now. I think we should retrace, probably sweep these lows right here to then eventually start to move up higher. I think that would be an ideal scenario. I wouldn't want to see the market chop around and just stall. I think it would be better if we simply sweep a low inside of a key for value gap to then reverse, Until that happens, I'm probably going to be on sidelines waiting. But if we do get above here, I understand. I understand really. So let's take off that total total market cap right here. I think we reached like 3 trillion. Yeah, I was talking about how it was giving me notifications that we reached 3 trillion, 3.1. Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin reached a certain amount. I don't know. I think it reached like what? It almost reached 2 trillion. 2 trillion market cap, bro. That shit is crazy. It's crazy. 2 trillion. That's like the whole market. Is it? I think that is the whole market. Let's go right here. So yeah, 3 trillion. Things better reach 2 trillion market cap, bro. We're really at 3 trillion total market cap. This thing is better to have like, this is what I mean. It has like 80, not even 80. It has like, yeah, it has like 80% of the market cap. 2 trillion. There's only 3 trillion. It's only 1 trillion. Like alts, stable coins, meme coins. That is crazy to me. Everything is in BTC. Once it all starts, once it all goes out, which I doubt, it won't leave much. Probably like 50%, 40% will still stay in BTC. But once it starts, like spreading out, I think that's when every market, gets its good move until it all comes back into BTC. So again, really just the same thing as BTC here. Leaving these breakaway gaps formed and unfilled. Daily time frame. Never retrace up into here. Bullish order block respected. Now we have a bullish daily fair value up here respecting. Or forming, I mean. We have a bunch of low resistance here formed. So yeah, not bad. So yeah, it's not bad. 4H. Another fair value up here. Respecting. CRT. Sweep. 15-minute time frame. You see in the market what? Reverse. 1H. 1H fair value up. If we get an inverse, get above here, I think we're going to start to move higher a lot more. We have all this low resistance though. This is kind of what I don't like, how whenever we're in a bullish market, like a strong bull market, we have built so much low resistance. So whenever we do flush, it's going to be pretty quickly. It's like what? It's like NQ, bro, I swear. Whenever we had the election, you can see just strong, strong delivery to the upside. We come back down, we flush. It's just like the same scenario, you see how you have strong bullish markets? Same thing with bearishness, Once it does start to kick in, you start to flush. And you flush pretty quickly, so it's very hard to get a good entry. Here in this scenario, honestly, I wouldn't want to be trading inside of this range. I would want to wait. Because again, we're just moving up. We're not really having key areas being tapped up into until this order block was tapped up into to then reverse. Yeah, I'll probably just wait for this fair leg up. I don't want to scale down. I can't scale down. I can trade lower time frames. But if I want more of a high probability trade idea, I would rather wait for these higher time frame PD areas like the daily and the weekly. But order flow, price is fractal, but you have more of a higher probability of winning once you have these PD arrays tapped up into. Or maybe sweeping this low, reversing, moving up higher. As of right now, we're still inside of this price lag. We traded into the discount, respected it, and then now we're moving up higher, showing strength for the bullish price action here. So I would rather wait though. Probably getting below this low, reaching into here. That's my honest opinion. But if we want to continue to the upside, I'm not against it. So yeah. Total 2 high up here met. In the next 7 days, I want to see how we close. See if we do form break a market structure there, weekly time frame again. Just moving up higher, bro. We're not standard deviations. You can see that there. We're closing above. Now we're probably gonna reach for this right here. Just strong delivery to the upside here. Market maker buy model. Daily order block respected. Now we have another one formed. We have a small bullish fair value up there. 4 hour, we have this buy side imbalance. We have these kilos. Never swept. This is another thing too. Once we have a strong area of liquidity and we don't sweep it, to me it just seems foul. It seems foul whenever we're inside of like a higher time from PD array and we don't sweep the low that's prominent inside of it. To me, it's foul sometimes. I don't like that, but it is what it is. So yeah. And then on the 1H again, we're just forming, coming back down. We're just too strong, honestly, in my opinion. I wouldn't want to be buying up here. I would not want to be buying a market up here. So I would want it to retrace into this to then scale down to like the hourly and then the 15 to look for a market structure shift, to look for a key reversal, to then start buying, start chipping away inside of here. Instead of just buying up here, instead of DCAing, buying up here. And eventually, if I do use leverage, which I will, I'm not going to be buying wherever, I'm not going to be buying like, spot where I buy it one, some here, some there, some here, some day, some, like the days, Like one day I buy here, one day I buy there without even looking at the chart. You know, if I'm using leverage, bro, I'm looking at every single time frame, looking at the charts. I'm waiting, having alert set. I'm having limit orders. And I'm just watching the market, you know, especially like from the hourly to the 15. I probably won't go below the 15 if I'm being truly honest, because I like having a bigger stop loss and, you know, having good risk management on that. So yeah, but if it's spot, I really don't care what I buy. I just try to have like more of a higher time frame perspective, like the weekly, you know, waiting for the weekly candle to open, buy and below, buy, and then eventually once we start moving up higher, I really don't care. I appreciate your hard work, mate. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So let's go to total 2, total 3 again. I'm not really gonna be buying up there in the premium. I'd rather wait for the discount. The discount, guys. High met, weekly time from CRT. Never really retraced up into like the, you know, lower quadrant. So pretty sad. Fair value gap. Again, we're just moving up higher, and once we do start moving lower, if we do, it's going to be very, very quickly, you know. So 4-hour time frame respect, not really though. It was not really respecting it, but it kind of did. This is my first stream on the weekend too. That's what I've noticed. It's kind of bizarre. I haven't been streaming much, honestly. I said I was gonna stream during the week for crypto, do like a crypto stream, but I just didn't because I was too busy with the job and stuff, setting up all this other stuff. Again, really look at the charts, bro. They're all the same. So like the markets you buy, like this, like that, these are all the same, bro. I promise you, they're not much different. Just the prices and eventually how they move. If like you're trading the top 10, I think they all move the same. Not the meme coins though. Like really ones that provide value to the market. And then the totals are all the same. They just have different prices and different calculations, you know. So it's not much different. This one, same thing really. I'm not going to be buying up here. I'd rather wait for a discount PDA on the daily, maybe forming a daily fair value gap here, retracing, then eventually moving up higher, buying there. But even then, I want to calculate the weekly, you know, power 3, you know, I want to open up, move lower, then eventually start to buy. But these weekly fair value gaps, how are you able to determine if they're going to get retraced up into is by the third candle? You know, if we're closing above here, strong bullish candle, are we likely to actually retrace up into this fair value gap? Probably not in this scenario. You know, I want to give you guys a better scenario here. It's like this right here. You see the 3 candle formation. Let's not even look at that. So you see the 3 candle formation right here. So this is the first fair value gap. I mean the first candle, second candle, the third candle right here opened up, moving up higher, and then it closed above the second candle. Did we ever retrace up into this fair value gap? Not looking at that price, like looking at right here. Did we ever retrace up into it? No, we never retraced up into it. You can see that there. That's how you know fair value gap is going to be left unfilled. Another scenario is this one right here. Right here. So you have what? Your first candle, your second candle, this is your third candle. Your third candle closed above with strong strength to the upside. Did this fair value gap ever get filled? No. That's how you're able to determine it. You have to be able to determine these things and understand if they're going to get filled or not, you know. So it's pretty simple. But you know, this one right here did get filled. Right here, this one. But it didn't close above that much, if I'm being truly honest. You can see it closed above, but a nice body here. It wasn't too much. What is too much? Something like this, where it just instantly goes up. Look at the weekly candle. Look at this. Look at how much. Look how far we're high from the high, from this high up here. Look at that. We're up almost 10%. You think we're gonna come back down almost 10%? No. I mean, we can, but is it ideal for us to come all the way back down 10%? Especially with how bullish we are on, you know, Bitcoin and all that. It doesn't seem ideal. And then we have a daily PD array also here. So if we just drop heavy with speed, this is going to get disrespected. All this is going to, you know, get swept. And then eventually we're probably going to come to this low and then eventually reverse. And if we do have that scenario happen, that's even better. That's more buys. That's where I buy. That's what I want to see. I want to see strong displacement. I want to see strong displacement, come back down, sweep those lows. And then that's where I'm buying, bro. I'm not buying all the way up there. I'm not buying where it's chopping around range bound market in a premium. You know, I'm buying when it flushes down and it has those strong dips. And that's when everybody gets scared. And, you know, they're all getting fearful. Oh, you know, the bull run's coming to an end, blah, blah, blah. That's where you buy more. That's where you buy. You don't buy all the way up there when everybody's all, you know, overzealous. They're all greedy. They're all euphoric. No. You buy when it's dipping, when it's crashing. That's where you buy. And I promise you, you will succeed if you do that. You know, everybody gets fearful. You use that fear to empower you, you know. Because look at the index right now. Look at this right here. We're at 87%. You know, nobody was buying when it was crashing right here. Nobody was buying right there. This is where you load up. This is where you load up at these lows. That's where you load up. You load up more. You load up right here whenever it's crashing, whenever it's dipping Right here, when it's dipping, when it's crashing, that's where you buy. You don't want to buy all the way up here, you know. This doesn't make sense when you're buying up here, when you're breaking highs. You know, you don't want to buy that. You know, you want to buy when everybody's at the fear, or whenever they're neutral and they're sweeping lows, though. You know, when it's greedy, that's kind of, you want to step away. And extreme greed, kind of, you want to step a little bit more away. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm not really trying to buy right now in a premium. I'd rather wait. I'd rather have a quick flush, start buying there, because the bull run is still there. The monthly and the weekly are still there, you know. Okay, yeah. All right. So the monthly time frame, monthly bearish order block there. Again, clean. We have a market maker sell model forming. Once we do start to, give us the bearish indication, all this is low resistance. All this right here will get swept. It all will get flushed. All this right here, it will get flushed. We will come back down lower, and then probably at this low, maybe probably reverse. So yeah, all this is low resistance here. Failure swing, failure swing, failure swing, failure swing, failure swing is not high resistance at all. The only high resistance area was whenever we swept this low and we formed another low. That's high resistance. Again, low resistance is where we have a failure swing. We are unable to take that out, unable to take that low out, unable to take that low out, unable to take that other low out. This is all high, low resistance right here. Something like this. Whenever you have all these failure swings at these lows, that's where the market, whenever it comes back down, it flushes with speed like this. Runs right through it, bro. Trendline liquidity. Trendline liquidity there. And on the monthly time frame, to me on the monthly it doesn't look too good, but we do have this low we can retrace up into. We had CRT here. You can see that there we come, we swept the high, we closed back below, opened up, now we swept the low. Now we're inside of more of a 50-50. If we do close below, we're going to form a bearish order block, but we had the inversion and we have swept this low right here. Let's mark it out. That's kind of where I'm like 50-50. We're inside of a range again. Not really the best to be trading inside of a range. And how do you know once you're outside of a range? Once you break a low, you have a breaker market structure. We broke above a high here, closed above. Now we're moving down lower. To me, what is it? More of a sweep, especially with this candle. Didn't have a wick or anything. Weekly review for EU, mate. I'll do it pretty quickly. EU's, bro, we're bearish, honestly. Monthly time frame, we came, swept below. We're reaching into this fair value up on the monthly, which is nice to see, honestly, because I've been wanting the market to retrace up into there. On the weekly time frame, I have not looked at euro in a while, bro. Take that off. Take all this off real quick. Let me update it. So in the monthly, we're retracing to this buy center balance on the monthly, sweeping the lows, even these lows down here. And then on the weekly time frame, we have a weekly SIBI. We're now reaching into there. Daily time frame, how the weekly profile opened up, moved up higher, Wednesday the high of week, moved down lower. On the daily time frame, we have a small fair value up there, but it does not have much value. And then on the 4 hour, we are retracing up into here. I do think we start to reverse here if we do make this inverse, and then on the 1H we form a breaker somewhere right here. Maybe we form a breaker there. So if we do get above here on the 4H, we do retrace up into it. I do see us probably moving up higher, probably targeting these highs up here, first objective, and then reaching into the SIBI up there on the weekly. So yeah, that's kind of what I see here for EU. So I am going to be a little bit more bullish if we are able to get above there. So yeah, that's not bad, honestly. You're probably going to reach past that for up there though. So yeah, I'm probably going to reach these highs first, and then you want to start to be a little skeptical, because we do have this right here, a breaker. So we're going to be a little bit more skeptical there. So yeah, probably can see a reversal there if we don't want to reach into here. So that fair value up on the weekly. But yeah, how we open up on the week, I don't know. If we do respect the fair value up though, probably reaching a little bit lower. This one right here. So if we do retrace up into it, we move lower, probably sweeping these lows on the 1H. Probably this low. Yeah, probably those lows, and then eventually reversing. If we do want to come back down to the final one, we can, but I wouldn't want to see that, honestly. I wouldn't want to see this be an intermediate term low, since it was the first low to dig into the monthly fair value up and then eventually start to reverse here. I think this low should be a key prominent area for it to hold, since it is the first one to ever reach into this monthly PDA rate, and we are sweeping monthly lows. And eventually this month is coming to an end, so maybe this is kind of what we see here in some scenario like that. I think that would be the best scenario. But yeah, that's pretty much really it for EU. What was it at BTC dominance? So yeah, maybe if we respect this fair value gap closing above, but we're already gonna have a bearish order block forming, then we're gonna have two fair value gaps here. So in this scenario, I don't like trading in between two fair value gaps. I'd rather wait for one to either get inverse to then eventually look to trade. So that's my honest opinion. Either we're gonna make this an inversion or make this an inversion. You know, if we do hold this one, waiting for either one to get swept, or I mean inverse to then trade. ETH dominance, not really. Sol ETH, right? Yeah, all right. We can retrace CRT, bullish breaker market structure. I think we'll continue to the upside here. Ethereum, BTC, retrace it into this, and then if we wanted to, you know, start to reverse, we can. We already have all this right here. This bearish order block, this bearish change in the state. I don't want to see us get above here. You know, maybe stay in between this quadrant right here. So yeah, staying in between this 25%, reversing after that. So BTC, we have a bullish fair value up. CRT there, 50%, digging into it and then eventually moving up higher. In the weekly time frame, we had consequent encroachment of the discount of this wick, and we reversed. Clear, clean, bullish. We're inside of a range though, from this low. I mean, from this high to this low, from this candles. It's just I don't like range bound markets, but it's cool. Hourly time frame, I want to see us get below this low, and then eventually reverse. Probably respect this 50% of this order block, something like this, and then eventually reverse. I think that would be the best scenario. So yeah, that's pretty much really it for this one. AVAX. Let me get. Yeah, my drink's cooked. It's cooked, bro. It's cooked. AVAX, my market right here. AVAX is one market that I've been investing into for the past couple of weeks. I've been telling you guys, this is the only market I've put all my money into it, or all my money into. On the Discord, I don't know if I have it in here. AVAX moving nicely. My spot doing good. Indeed, we're going higher for short, the buy side than the macro. I think I have it in here somewhere. I wouldn't want to be watching it. I've been investing into AVAX, and it's doing so good so far. And that was yesterday. But I've been doing, where is it at? 11.15. Been investing into it for a long time. Where is it at? So yeah, after I sold all my WIF, and we can go look at WIF too. I've been just scaling out. I was planning on looking at FTM. Where's it at? FTM. That's really it, honestly. The other section is over here, but I don't use this one anymore. There's nothing in here anyways, so you can see that there. There's nothing anyways. AVAX, been looking to trade it since a long time, since 10:15. And again, even then in October, just been looking to trade this one for a very long time, and we have been buying for a very long time. You can see all paid off. October 24, 26, buying. Now it's at 40. Doubled my portfolio. I did double my portfolio during WIF too. So this is another thing. WIF has been performing really well. Bonk is going crazy. I won't lie. Bonk has been going crazy. That's one I've been looking to enter, especially with Floki. Turbo not really performing really well to me. Brett, one I've been watching. Dogecoin again, just monster. Popcat. But WIF was one that I had bought, but I sold. I sold as soon as we reached like 4, coming back down. I was selling. I'm not gonna lie, because it just didn't. Again, meme coins to me don't really have much value, and there's so many of them. You don't know which one's gonna perform. That's why you have to be on Twitter. You have to be looking. You have to be seeing. You know, like which ones are gonna perform. Why are they gonna perform? What makes these meme coins more valuable than the other ones? You know, like what narrative is being played right now. Which one has more hype? You know, because that's all meme coins really are. They're not really contributing much, other than like just making retail rich. If I'm being real. But it's cool. I think it's pretty cool. I find it enjoyable. I do plan on getting back into them very soon, but the AVAX bag has been performing really well. Yeah, we're buying all the way over here, you know, at 32. That's kind of where I was talking about. $32 I was buying DCA in. And then October, you know, we're just holding at 28, 26, you know, around here, buying at the highs. Because again, we're still inside of such a deep discount of this market mega buy model. it just seemed likely to form, you know. And then once BTC started moving up for the election, you know, this one started to move up again. We had that big dip, that big manipulation. That's where everybody got fearful. And then after the election, you know, boom, 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 started moving up higher, and now the bull run started, you know. So you have to be able to determine when and why and where. Let's go to the monthly though. Monthly mean threshold off these two up close candles, 50% has been hit. Monthly BISI here, respecting, pushing up higher. The weekly time frame, we have this weekly buy side imbalance, which we probably aren't going to retrace up into, in my opinion. We're probably going to leave it left unfilled. And then we have a break of market structure. I'm going to put this right here. And yeah, we probably can't see 50% if we are a little bit more bearish. If we want to retrace, you know, be a little bit more bearish, probably retrace up into like that area, the 38, and then start to move higher. I'm not against that at all. And then on the 4-hour time frame, we had a 4-hour sell side, swept it once, swept it again right here, and then eventually one more time to then eventually start moving up higher. What is that? Your 3 drives pattern. And then on the 12H, we probably have a fair value up here. On the 12H, we have a fair value up here. I'm going to mark this one out. And I'm going to leave the 50% here because I know the daily is going to form one. So I'm going to take off the 12H, and then I'm going to scale it up to the daily. So yeah, bullish fair value up, bullish CRT here on the 12H. What do you want to see the market eventually start to move up higher here? It probably won't move up higher until the next candle for the daily, honestly, because the daily is forming also CRT. So it's better just to have the daily one in 2 hours for another fair value up here to form, retrace, move up higher. I think that's kind of what's going to happen here. But the 12H does look nice. 1H also looks nice, but we also have this 3 up close candles moving down, pushing us lower as soon as we close right here below it. So right here, as soon as we close below it right here, if we do want to retrace, using it as a means to retrace and then eventually move lower to form that daily PDRA. I think that would be the most ideal scenario for AVAX here. 1H formed that breaker. You can see we never moved up higher. We swept more, swept, and then formed the breaker, and then we start to move up higher here. So again, it is going to be hard using leverage because you don't know where the market is going to reverse. You know, like if we had this breaker here form and I thought, you know, like, damn, this might be the only breaker and we might be left behind as soon as this fairly up comes and retrace, and you buy, stop loss below this low right here, you're going to get stopped out, you know. So it's going to be very hard, honestly. I'm going to have to find a way to navigate this, because if I did enter here and like we formed the unicorn, boom, 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 fairly up breaker, we entered there, we would have got stopped out, you know. But then if we had this one here, it's a different scenario here, you know. We formed this right here, swept the low, formed the breaker, and then say we entered over here, stop loss at the low, the third fair value up candle low, and we targeted these highs. This one works. So again, it all just like comes down to like, how can you find that perfect trade idea? But you probably won't, you know. That's why risk management is there. You're gonna lose some, you're gonna win some, and that's why you always want your winners to be bigger than your losses. Risk reward is always important, you know. Win rate is also important, but risk reward always just helps navigate that win rate. So that's kind of why. But yeah, retracing, probably waiting for the daily. Honestly, my honest opinion, wait for the daily fair value up to form instead of the 12H, and then the daily CRT, seeing it retrace up into, then start moving up higher. And if you want to DCA some, boom, 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 DCA some, wait for a 1 hour change in the state of delivery, like all these down close candles to get closed above or something, to give you more confirmation to buy. And then yeah, that's pretty much really it for AVAX. Ton has been, damn, this thing has been moving nice. You see that? Just, how much is this from like when the new day opened? So yeah, let's go to new day. 19%, 20%. Oh my goodness, on a Saturday? On a Saturday, bro. Oh yeah, this one's finally performing. This is nice to see, honestly. Monthly SIBI here. This one, let's go right here. Mark this out because I do see it getting inverse. It's a small little fair value. I'm probably gonna make it inverse really soon. Let's do this right here. This right here. So we have CRT high, CRT low. This candle range high and low. Every candle's range. Romeo, shout out Romeo. Monthly or weekly CRT. Monthly. Well, I mean, I can't even talk. Bullish order block on the weekly. You can see we retrace up into it. We never really swept this low. So this candle's range, we did reach up into the discount because we opened up below, went down lower, power 3, and then now we're reaching up into the high. Pretty nice to see. Where's the standard deviations? Where can I use standard deviations? I don't think I can. On the weekly, yeah, I don't think I can anywhere. Probably until we get above here, close above. Probably use that. This one right here like that. Maybe this one right here like that. I don't know. I'll probably have to wait and see. This right here is another objective. We got to get above that right there. This mean threshold of those two up close candles. Until we get above there, then eventually I think we're confirmed it for the weekly to be bullish in this scenario. You know? So until we get above here, I think we're bullish. Strong bullish, honestly. And then, yeah, we just started this move. I think we're going to have so much more potential to move up, especially with how we're inside of this chop. Is honestly, pretty honestly. We're going to form a fair value up here on the daily Abyssy, and then eventually we trace up into it, get above this monthly Sibi, and then eventually the weekly bearish order block. Again, this is all high resistance because we're chopping inside of it. And then this is all high resistance. And a balanced price range. I really don't see us coming back down into like this range right around here. Leaving this all on left untapped too. So anything above here, you know, like if we do form a fair value up, I don't want to see anything above right here. Get tapped up into right here. All this upper quadrant too, you know, I want to see left unfilled, and the lower quadrant even more, you know. Oh my goodness, yeah, we swept the lows, then we start to reverse. Again, you want to be trading these lows, turtle swoops. That's kind of where, that's my Duolingo. My Duolingo's texting me. All right, if we get above here, I think that's even a better indication. If we form another bullish order block here, continue to the upside, we don't even have to reach back to these lows. Ton is just going stupid right now. It's going stupid. Pretty nice to see, honestly. Let's go to AVAX. All right, this is near. So near, respecting the bullish monthly order block. Again, this is kind of where you want to see the market start to have some form of resistance. And if it does want to get above there, that's kind of where you want to see the market get above the mean threshold on the monthly of this bearish order block here. How's it trying to take it off? Wow, I wanted to take it off. And on the weekly time frame, forming that weekly bullish order block, bullish right here. So really got forming on Oslo. We're gonna have a break on market structure above this high. We're strong bullish here, and then we're forming a bullish breaker, which I've been looking at for the longest, bro. I swear. If we get a close above here, I'll move my standard deviations from this right here to this right here. And I think near has so much more potential to move up, probably at least to like the 14 range. Up here, final target up there, honestly. So yeah, we got a long way to go, honestly. Especially for this bull run, bro. And it isn't gonna happen overnight, you know. It's gonna happen over a consecutive amount of days, you know, consecutive amount of months. And you have to be consistent, and you have to be disciplined to continue to follow, you know, what the market is giving you. So, and of course, you can have dips. You just can't go straight up, you know. You can have dips. A lot of people are gonna get fearful. They're gonna start taking profit, and you're gonna have to be able to identify when you should take profit. Because I'm not a financial guru. I'm not going to be able to tell you guys when and where I'm going to take profit for my AVAX spot, you know, and how to rotate your bags, how to find the narrative. That's something you're going to have to determine, you know, through experience, through Twitter, and through your own individual knowledge, and just through your own performance, honestly, through your model, all that. I'm just trying to give you a narrative of what I'm watching and why. So yeah, probably reaching into this fair value up once it does form to then eventually start moving up higher. We are unable to break above this high, close above. So maybe this fair value up does get retraced up into, since this surge candle isn't really all the way up here, you know. And then eventually moving up higher for the rest of the week, probably reaching into this bearish mean threshold of the monthly order block. And yeah, on the 4-hour time frame, we don't have much here, honestly. So we did sweep this low. Probably once more respecting this order block if we do retrace up into it. Mean threshold to push us lower, sweep this low that formed the fair value up, and then eventually move up higher. I think that would be an ideal scenario. Alright, my stream is lagging here now, so I'm gonna just chill. Alright, now we're good. So this might be, I might do one market more here. I might do say, render, and then eventually, I'm not gonna do all these right here. I won't lie to you. I'm probably gonna go to meme coins, because again, I want to do invest. I said invest. I just want to buy meme coins. Yeah, just buy memes. All right. Monthly time frame. We have this right here, which got inverse. Not really respected. I'm not watching it. We did have monthly CRT here. I was watching that though. So, weekly time frame. We also have this mean threshold of this bullish order block. Daily time frame. I just don't like how you see it. I just don't like that. And then eventually on yeah, we have this bullish order block, bullish change in the state. As soon as we close above here, we can see we stayed in the upper quadrant. We didn't really retrace to the 50%, which is nice to see. You know, staying above there, being bullish. Daily time frame, we had a daily bullish order block form. You can see we stayed inside, or we did retrace up into here, the 50% below it. Then we moved the par. Now we're forming another one, which is nice. And then if you also measure the daily range here, we reach into the discount to then move up higher. And if you go to the 12H, you probably had something here on the 12H, which was this bullish order block here. You see we just dabbled into this 50% to then eventually move up higher, which is nice. It's nice in some scenarios to buy the dip, dip right here, buy it, buy, and then eventually move up higher. 4-hour SIBI respected. How are you able to determine when the market is going to reverse? Even with the SIBI, it's too late, it's too late. You're buying all the way up there. To me, the best scenario that I use to understand when the market is going to reverse is using this right here. You see that they're respected, using these up close candles, inversion order blocks. Once we get above, close above, we're respecting the 50%. Even if we have a little dip, use the wicks, doesn't matter. 50%, boom, boom, we get below it, and then we start to reverse and move up higher. Once this right here gets inversed, that's where I'm looking to buy. Even though we are unable, like we're just coming back down a little bit lower, to me that's cool. I don't care, That's how I'm able to determine a reversal right then and there. Whenever these up close candles get inversed. So like something like this, you can see that this, boom, respected, push down lower. What happened here? Boom, respected, push down lower until we're unable to get above it. So that's how you're able to determine when the reversal is going to occur. And it's better even on the lower time frames. Here you have a SIBI here also using that, just not using one PD array. And then boom, you also have this right here. Once you do get it inverse, you can see boom, the market started to reverse, retrace, close above, boom. That's where I buy, because this is the last line of defense, these up close candles. And if you don't have a fairly gap like this, or if you do, you want to wait for more confirmation, wait for that change in state of delivery, wait for it to get above here, and then wait for this to get inverse and use this as a key prominent area for the market to not go below the 50%. Here we didn't sweep any liquidity, but if we did, that's kind of where you want to see the scenario not go below 50%. If you're not sweeping, and you're redelivering or you're rebalancing into like an order block or a PD array or fair value gap, it's okay to go below 50%. But if you're sweeping a key area and you're retracing into a hard time for fair value gap, then you don't want to see that market ever come below 50%. You want to see strong delivery to the upside. So yeah. And then now we're about to form this right here, another bullish order block. Well, we already did. So yeah, just continuing to the upside here, reaching this high. I think that would be the best objective for right now. So I'm just gonna be waiting for that, honestly. Then I'm gonna take this low and move it over here, since we have a new objective now. And yeah, that's pretty much really it. Honestly, doesn't look bad, doesn't look nice. It just looks like it's a 50-50 right now. Just back and forth, high resistance here, and a balanced price range that the market should have not retraced back up into. The area I'm talking about is this right here. That's all balanced. This is, from this high to this low, you can see we came down, swept the low, then we moved up higher. We did not want to see the market come back down to this 50%, and it did. And then eventually started to reverse. But either way, we don't want to see that happen, but it did. So not one market you want to be trading. And then on the monthly for render, I'm doing render, not much there. Weekly time frame, bullish order block respected. You can see that there. Formed also CRT, advanced CRT, but then also had the CRT right there. You can see we retraced on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour BSC never got respected. 4-hour low swept. This low swept, prominent, formed the fair value gap. We never really retraced up into. Let's go to Dogecoin, and then I'm going to Bread. See, monthly bullish, breaking above these highs. Again, you don't want to have these monthly PD arrays, since there's just no point of coming back down. Weekly time frame, weekly buy, set, and balance. Maybe we do retrace up into here. I think that would be a nice, beautiful scenario on the weekly here that we can see happen. Daily time frame, key area of liquidity. Maybe we come back down, sweep that low, and then eventually we reverse. Maybe this is kind of where we see, sweep that, move up higher. Breaking market structure not happening. Maybe this is the sweep. So maybe you gotta keep an eye out for Dogecoin right now. 4-hour time frame. 4-hour, we have a bunch of low resistance. Maybe this is kind of a market maker. So I'm on a forming, completes right here, reach into the PDA rate, and then we move up higher. This is a beautiful scenario, honestly. I think that actually happens. So yeah, let's go to Brett. I need a break, honestly. I need to go have a little break. I might do that right now and just chill, because I feel like I've been on stream for an hour. I need to just chill. I don't know how these people do it, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy work. And then monthly time frame for Brett, we are gonna have a change in state if we do close above there, bullish. Weekly time frame, we close above here, bullish again. We can have a fairly gap form. I'm not really gonna be using that. PD array there. This one right here, I'm gonna make it like this. Monthly time frame, we have just created relative equal highs up there with that high up there. And then on the weekly, we have this weekly bullish order block, which we, again, we're just not likely to retrace up into. Put this blue, put that line right there. With this bullish order block, I mean bullish fairly up holding for right now on the daily. Just a bunch of wicks, range bound market environment. 12H, we have a fairly up there. And then you want to mark out your buy side objectives. So this is your buy side objective on the 4H. And then what's your low right here. So once you're inside of a range, you want to see either side to get swept to then eventually reach the other side. So we swept this side, reaching this low now. And if we do want to respect this here, we will. We reverse, we'll form a fairly up there, maybe on the 4H, and then start to reverse. So probably waiting for that, honestly. So yeah, because we're inside of a range bound, I don't want to trade a range bound, you know. And then one more Pepe. I think Pepe is one I would invest into later on once we start getting paid for that job. Very, very soon. So yeah, alhamdulillah. All right, boom. Standard deviations met, retrace maybe. Form a fairly up, retrace, and then we start to move up higher. Daily time frame. Yeah, we have a bunch of candles. I don't see us probably retracing into there. 4-hour time frame, range bound again. I would want to see this low get swept, honestly, but I would rather wait for this fairly up to form on the weekly. I think that would be the best case scenario, since that third candle isn't moving above the high here. Maybe retracing. We are gonna retrace, probably sweeping that prominent low there, to then reverse, start to move up higher. I think that would be the ideal scenario for Pepe here. So that's pretty much really it. And yeah, that's pretty much really it. Peace.